guys, we are back in another video here, and this video is going to be my predictions on the 2022 Stanley Cup playoffs. It starts tomorrow, so I figured I might as well get this video out the day before, so my predictions, they seem pretty valid still. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And again, I don't want anyone to be yelling at me if I tell you your favorite team's going to lose. This is really hard for me, all right? This is really hard for me, all right? So I have some good opinions maybe, but maybe some awful opinions. I don't know, but I'm going to hop into it right now. So starting off with the Florida Panthers against the Washington Capitals. To me, this is a pretty easy call. Washington just not as ready for this. Washington's just kind of on the back end of their run. The Caps they're not going to win. They're not going to win. They're just done. I feel like their window of winning a cup is definitely over. But yeah, to me, the Panthers definitely are going to win that. No offense to the Caps. Caps are a good team. They're veterans. They have experience. But Florida has just had such a ridiculous season. For them to lose in round one, shocking. Shocking. President's Trophy, shocking if they lose round one. There's no way they lose round one, at least in my opinion. Unless goaltending holds them back that much. Bobrovsky goes, old school Bobrovsky in the playoffs, which is, awful and horrible. I don't think they're going to lose. I think they'll be fine, all right? I really do. So, let's move on to the next series, Toronto and Tampa Bay. Now, that's the one. That's the one people are really, really interested in, right? So, honestly, I've gone back and forth with this one. I mean, I hate to say it, though. I think Tampa's going to win. And again, it's tough. 2-time Stanley Cup champions in a row. The only thing that you can make the case of is that the Leafs are really good, and the Lightning, maybe it gets to a point, right? I mean, they're not going to win forever, right? They have to lose at some point, but man, it's hard to bet against a team that's won the Cups 2 years in a row to lose in the first round. That'd be kind of crazy. I don't know. Toronto's really good, but it's hard. Toronto hasn't won a series in so long, and then you have Tampa that's won the Cup 2 years in a row. So, who would you take? Who would you take? That's a real question, all right? Carolina against Boston, and, this one's, again, it's, to me, a pretty simple one as well. Carolina was a little bit nervous about their goaltending issues with their injuries. But I don't know. I think I heard Ronta's healthy. Anderson probably isn't playing game one, but I think Ronta should be good enough to get it done. Carolina's a very, very deep team. So I know I'm picking, a lot of the favorites here. But again, it's just what I think, guys. Just what I think. Is it all going to come true? No, of course it's not going to all come true. All right. So I think Carolina's going to win that series. Boston, just another one that's kind of similar, I feel like, to Washington. They're a little bit better than Washington in terms of they still have more of a chance to win now than Washington, but I don't really like their chances. But Rangers and Pens, I'm going to go with the Rangers, honestly. I hate to say it as a Devils fan, but I just think the Rangers are really good, and Shesterkin's not going to let them lose round one. He's a really, really good goaltender, going to win the Vezina. They're definitely not going to lose round one. They had a great season, so no shot. Panthers, I'm going to go in 5. I mean, the Caps will get one game. I'll give them some respect. Toronto and Tampa Bay. Leafs fans, look away. I got Tampa in 7, all right? So look away. I'm sorry about that one. Carolina and Boston. I'll go Carolina in 6. This should be a pretty good series, I think. I mean, I don't know. I don't see Boston going down in 5, that's for sure. That'd be kind of ridiculous, I think. Having, Pasta, Marchand, those are Hall. I mean, they have Bergeron, of course. Their goaltending is just not really great anymore, I feel like Boston either. Rask used to really carry them in the playoffs, so I don't know. That's going to be tough. Rangers and Penguins. I'm going to say the Rangers are going to win. It's going to be a hot take. I don't trust Casey DeSmith, so I'm going to say in 5. I mean, that's maybe crazy. Pens fans, don't hate me. Like I said, in general, please don't hate me, guys. I'm trying to just be I'm not biased at all. I mean, none of my favorite teams are involved, but that's just what I think, all right? So submit the predictions. That's the first round, all right? So here we go. Moving on to the Western Conference, the Avalanche and the Predators. Avalanche will win this series. Then this series, we got the Wild and the Blues. I don't know what it is about this, but I feel like the Blues are actually going to win the series. These teams have had a lot of great matchups this year. I believe the Blues have won pretty much every matchup, though, according to my calculations. I don't think it did say head-to-head. It doesn't say the head-to-head, unfortunately, but I think the Blues have won pretty much every game against them, so I don't know. It could be interesting, but I think Blues will win that series. Calgary against Dallas. Sorry, Dallas. I just don't think you're that great of a team. Calgary, I definitely have winning. Edmonton and LA. Now, this is a series that I can definitely see LA winning. I definitely could see it. But I really, really think Edmonton will win just because, I don't know. I don't think LA is that great, but Edmonton could, really crumble with Mike Smith and that, so we'll see. But then I got the Avalanche. Honestly, I'm going to say in 5. I don't like picking sweeps. I really don't. I can see it being a sweep, though. But Colorado, actually, I'm going to say Colorado in 6. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I feel like I can see it being an emotional story. Riddick's been unreal all of a sudden. He'll have an unbelievable series. He'll win him a couple games. But I feel like because Colorado's been struggling as well, so that's kind of my reasoning, but we'll see. Minnesota and St. Louis. I'm also going to go with St. Louis in 7. Okay, it's going to go in 7 because I think these two teams will have a really, really good series. I mean, they're very close in talent. I think St. Louis swept the season series, but they're all close games, so definitely should be a good series. Calgary against Dallas. Honestly, again, Calgary in 5. I mean, I can see this being a sweep. I really could, but I'll just go with Calgary in 5. I mean, no offense to the Stars. Oilers, I'm going to say in 6. This should be a pretty decent series as well. So Oilers in 6, and that gets us to the final 8. All right. So starting off with the Eastern Conference, we got the Panthers and the Lightning, Hurricanes and the Rangers. All right. So it's tough here. It's tough. I'm going to. It's so tough. It's so tough. It's so tough. I'm going to go with the Lightning, still just owning the Panthers in the playoffs. I mean, last year they took care of business as well. I'm going to just go with that again. Carolina against the Rangers. I'm going to go with Carolina. Carolina plays very well against the Rangers. I think Carolina, it's more their time than the Rangers. The Rangers will get their chance. They're a young team, and they'll definitely get there. They'll get back to this point again. Over the Western Conference, Colorado, St. Louis. I gotta go with Colorado. I do. I really do. All right. Edmonton and Calgary. Calgary is definitely better than Edmonton. Calgary, I got there for sure. And that's a Final Four, in my opinion, all right? That is a Final Four, all right? Now, who will be meeting in the Stanley Cup Finals? I think it's the Hurricanes' time to make the Cup Finals. I do. I think finally the Lightning get knocked off. Three rounds in, it's catching up to them. They just can't do it anymore. Maybe some injuries along the way could also affect that. But I just think in general, they're just gonna run out of gas. They are. So Hurricanes in the finals, Avalanche, Flames. I got the Flames in the finals. I just don't think the Avalanche can make it. I don't know why. I just think Calgary's the team to beat in the West. I just think they're better than Colorado. I don't know why. I think it might be coaching that I really like about it as well. And goaltending I think is also better. I don't know. I like Calgary a lot. So that's my Cup Finals preview and prediction. But my Stanley Cup winner is going to be the Calgary Flames. There you go. The Calgary Flames are going to be my team that I do choose to win the Stanley Cup here. And it would be a really good series, I think. Not a series that I think the NHL would like to see when it comes to markets. I say 45 goals scored as well total in the series, but I don't think the NHL would like to see these two teams in the finals because again they're not big markets. They'd probably like to see even Colorado and obviously Toronto would be the most ideal for the NHL, right? But that's what I think Cup Finals are going to be. Calgary wins it all. 45 goals scored. It's going to be a really, really good Stanley Cup playoffs, especially the Eastern Conference. I want to know what your guys' bracket looks like. Let me know who you think is going to come out of each conference, who's going to win it all. I'm really excited for it. Tomorrow, I can't wait for it. 4 games on the dock. 4 games every day, I think, for the next week. So, I mean, it's really, really exciting. I really can't wait to see it and see who is moving on to the second round. I mean, one step at a time. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel here. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. And join Discord, talk to me, followers, and subscribers to the channel. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.